Did you receive 50K, that's 500,000, from any of the candidates? Timbike, Craze, and then Big Sam. Who gave you money?
So that's one thing I can proudly say about my journey so far, that no politician on campus can hit his chest and say that he has given me money for any political reason before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So with the audios, with the screenshots.
So that's what I'm coming to.
Okay.
No politician, since day one, they can rather tell you that I have invested in a way.
You rather invest?
Yes.
I want to hear more.
You can ask those we work with, the agenda boys and the girls sometimes we work with. They will tell you that on the D-Day, I provide a lot. Allowances, blah, 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 like incentives. And this thing I do without even the knowledge of the aspirants.
The aspirants, okay.
Understand? So no one will be able to say that he has given me money for any political reason before. Except that, yes, maybe we go out, for example, you and I, we go to a chop bar or a restaurant to buy food, and I'll say, okay, let me pay for it, or you say, well, you pay for it.
That one is normal, I see.
Apart from that, no. So, this 50K issue, I was just wondering why it's something else. It's looking like the written is there so clear. Someone is came to ask me, oh, please, you said the guys you were talking about, the people you were talking about the last time, how much are we looking at? I didn't even get the question. If you're going, the chat is there.
To
some people,
guys, or
yes.
Maybe, okay.
Some people.
All right, okay.
You understand? Maybe you have seen me winning elections before. Some people worked and all that.
Sure.
So you are like...
You definitely need that team.
It's like you see me wearing this spectacles or a dress, and you be like, Charlie, if I'm to buy it, how much are we looking at? And I tell you the price.
Okay.
I don't know my crime. They're like, oh, Charlie, the boy, so how much are we looking at? And I'm like, okay, 50K. I was just telling you that people have called on me to contest for the Nooks presidency, which I'm considering, God willing. I didn't want political position, but it gets to a point that if you feel you are honest enough, if you think you have the capability,
what it takes,
rather than sending some people and later disappoint you, you go yourself. So I'm considering that. Then I called a former Nooks president who is very close. I don't want to mention his name because of what I'm about to say. Very close to me. I was driving with my brother, my senior brother, Abu Orison. He was contesting for Wa Central.
Okay.
And I told him, so he quickly called some national politicians that their names, if I mention it right now, it is known. To tell them that, no, his younger brother is going for this and that. So then I have to fall back to this, my friend, former Nooks president. And he was like, Charlie, for the start there, you will need like 100K. That's 100,000 cities, right?
Okay. Sure.
Titiska 1 billion.
1 billion.
That's for the start, you understand? Imagine I just record him and I'm sharing it around that this guy is charging me 100,000 cities for student politics. It doesn't make sense.
No.
He's telling me actually what is on the ground, what he has been through, and how things are being done. So if you have to come to me and you ask me that, oh, Chief, how much are we looking at the boys? And you mentioned the people, how much? And I didn't even understand. I have to ask him again, come again, and then you have to explain that. Oh, I even spoke to landlord about it. That some people that will help him. You understand? Some people that will help him, and I've spoken to landlord about it. And I got to what he was saying. I was like, okay, he's talking to me like a brother. Sure. I thought that was a brother.
Sure.
So I was like, okay.
Conversation.
And it's people, not me. So I don't know. And that thing is boldly written on his screenshot that he shared. And he was asking about some people. So how come then you go and telling people that I demanded money from you? Like for what? And I said, so that is just mischievous, and that is an evil mind that needs to be altered. Because you can't go anywhere with this. Some of us, maybe we may trash it, we may forgive, and then we move on.
He feels he couldn't. I understand you very well, He feels he could not offer that amount, and maybe somebody else did, and so they suspected that you are in bed with one of the candidates. Was something
I supported all the candidates. I supported all the candidates in my own way. In my own way. Even he, the bright guy, he can tell you right from his shuttle that he started running, employing his people around him, the people spent the level 100s around him, some of the level 300s, his colleagues around him, some of the level 400s around him. He can boldly tell you where he got those people from.
You fetched them. Right?
I whipped them for him.
Okay.
You understand? And some people join him more, believing that I'm with him. You understand?
Sure.
So, we went on a vacation, and I drafted everything for him. You understand? He told me at that time, like, he's not that known because he didn't prepare for it.
Sure.
He didn't prepare to come and contest and all that. It was an influence from somewhere. But he need to get himself prepared. Then I drafted everything for him, how his name, I used what we call the recency effect.
Okay.
In politics, it's in psychology as well.
Okay.
And how we are going to use that to make sure that his name will be everywhere. By the second semester.
Okay.
And we achieved that. Chris came to me as well. All the advice I need to give him, I gave it to him. I was the one who told Chris that you people shouldn't go and subscribe for any online third party, whatever thing.
Okay.
If crucial, make sure that the election is organized on site. And on site, it should be thumb printed. Because with that, you people can monitor anything that will happen. You can monitor, and if there is any kind of skirmishes, irregularities, you can run checks, empirical checks on everything. I was the one who told them this confidentially. Big Sam also came to me, the same thing. But I told all of them that I can't come out to support any of you. No. Did you see me coming out to support anyone?
No,
if I can whip people for you, I can whip these people for you, I can whip these people for you. But I can't come out openly. I told all of them, I didn't come out as I said earlier. Sure. You understand? So Big Sam also came to me, and all of them, I told them, if you need something to me, you can come. Anything you, so if you come and
so you've been there before, so yes, there's no wrong in they coming to you.
No. And I'm not the EC. I'm not. No. I'm just the speaker, and that doesn't influence my speakership because you not see me being influenced by any. No. It doesn't influence speakership. Speakership is political. Speakership is political. Yes. If Alban Bagbin or Right Honorable Michael Okwe, all of them, they are they are from political parties. Sure. So speakership is political. So for they coming to me, there's no problem at all. Well, what influence would I get? Would that affect the outcome of the elections? It's easy. That is supposed to be that neutral. You understand? So for me, I opened my doors for everyone.
Everybody, okay.
Those who felt scared, and then they run away. Yeah, they run away. They didn't come. Those who came, I gave them my support. All of them. You understand? If any help I have to, just that I will not go beyond the limit. Because all of them, I perceived all of them to be my brothers, all of them to be people I know, all of them to be people that I've worked with before, and therefore I have no reason to come out to support anyone. You understand? So I supported everyone.
Okay. So did somebody also come?
So he was thinking that, okay, since there were some people that can do, let's say, magic. Yeah. And the thing is, agenda, when you say agenda, it's simple. The thing is, you wake up with a motive. That's agenda.
Sure.
Okay, so it was a whole semester thing. You don't wake up one day and say, you are calling people to come and vote for you. There are people who work right from the top to the down. So when they say, boom, elections are, you have already worked your grounds already. Sometimes you don't even need social media hype. No. And there are people who are going to do that. You don't expect me to do that? No.
And those that will do it will not do for free.
They're going to leave their jobs and everything, and they're going to sit down for a whole semester. You understand? Yeah. Imagine if you are to give them that 50 100,000. What is it going to do for them?
No.
They will be doing it out of love. They will be doing it out of loyalty and all that. They have to sit. They have to chat with people. They have to call people. They have to do this. They have to set this person. Okay, so you take care of this department. You take care of that department. You understand? That kind of thing. And it's going to be a whole semester. How many months do we have in the semester? 3 months and some weeks. A month, let's say these people are like 40 people. How much are you going to give each and everyone a month? Just do the calculation. So, anyways, I think it's just childish that it came up that way. And for him to say that that no one can even talk about. No one.
All right, so you did not demand.
So he was thinking that, okay, so meaning
maybe
someone, okay, and if someone has been able to use these boys to win his election, what is your problem? So far as that has not jeopardized, like clearly jeopardized, but if it jeopardizes the electoral process, then you take responsibility. We don't subscribe for that. You understand? If the person is not actually directly infiltrating like the system, in like the direct system, that's the EC system, and you don't have evidence of that, then that, if he's using people for campaign, agenda boys are for campaign to root people to, how do you call it, whip people and all that. Why is that your problem then? If that person has even done that. And the person they are pointing fingers at is Honorable Big Sam. But let's look at the irony here. I told you I helped all of them, right?
Yes.
The irony here, then Big Sam is okay for me to say this. You understand?
Okay.
The irony here is that at the end of the election, Big Sam was the one rather owing me. You say, did you work for him in his way? No. Witnesses were there. I borrowed him money. Let me put it that way. Mm-hmm. Almost $1,000.
Really?
Yes. He's a human. He's well-doing. He's very well-doing.
He came to you, or you saw him from afar and invited him to take that thing?
Okay, let's leave that one. But the most important thing is, okay, so it was in my room. So let's say he came to me, okay?
Okay, all right.
Because we were neighbors. We were living the same hostel. And his room is room 207. Mine is room 210.
Okay.
So we are students. We are doing student politics. Yes. Student politics is just a platform to learn. You don't create enmity in the name of whatsoever. So yeah. In the end, I rather borrowed him money. Almost $1,000. You understand? There were witnesses. It's not something like
behind the scene.
You understand?
Okay.
But you see, maybe because we don't drive flashy cars, may God bless all of us with that, if that is indeed a blessing. We don't drive flashy cars, we don't maybe, and people who do, they think maybe they are those rather that give.
Okay.
But you see the irony here is that I was rather giving. $1,000. You understand?
That's not small amount,
in my small way.
Yeah, small way.
That's what I was able to help with. It's not, I didn't give it to him. He had to pay later. He's well-doing and all that, but as a human, he will get at a point, maybe at the point, that very moment, he could have gotten that money from home or wherever, but it wouldn't come from that place at that moment. He needed it maybe urgently. You understand? Not because he's too much in need or something. No. There's an urgency. Okay. Maybe not for even political reasons. Have
you cleared yourself before the board or the assembly? Have you said any things, what you know about this? Have you explained yourself to them?
It never came to General Assembly.
It never came to General Assembly? No. So this suspension letter that came across...
the withdrawal letter.
Yes. Was it a withdrawal or suspension?
I've even forgotten the name.
Okay. So but you saw something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
Okay. You had things that went across, audios, screenshots, people making allegations and...
Yeah, so the audios, I made 2 types of audios.
Yes, yourself.
One, to clarify that some people were saying that we had an agreement during Supremo's time. We had an agreement that if Supremo wins, we are coming to support him. And that was the agreement, the memo we signed with the Honorable Bright.
Calvin.
Yes. That we are going to support him. So I think the person saying that didn't know what has happened.
Okay.
And It was far from that.
All right.
The memo is there. It was about a business. Okay, so we will vote for you, we will campaign for you, we will endorse you, and you also give us this. You give us A, you give us B, you give us C.
Sure.
And when we finished the elections, we gave it to them. When we won, when they supported, it was a contract.
Okay.
We fulfilled the contract.
So they did, and you also fulfilled. Okay.
Yeah, they said they need this position, they need this position. Then one of the positions is what Bright himself is occupying now. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's politics.
Yeah.
Is it? So that one. So I have to clarify that it wasn't about that at all.
Okay.
And
so
the second
it
one
ended just there.
Yeah.
It was not supposed to climb to maybe when you also come, you support.
No.
Okay. All right, fine.
It was later after the elections that he said to be campaign manager, called myself that he would like us to support him, Bright.
Okay.
And I agreed to that. And yes, like I said, I gave in my support. So I gave in my support.